And welcome back everyone to Starfield. And I'm in a different place to where I left off in the last episode, so I've just made a quick trip back to Sidonia on Mars, and we've just sold all of the items we had. We're now up to, I think it's 29,000. We're up to 29,000, so we're back down to a pretty good weight now. And we want to continue on with the mission where it was last time. So we're doing the old neighbour, and we've got to go to Neptune. So let's travel to Neptune and let's continue on with the quest. Okay, so where do we need to go over there?
Did you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Okay, so I just want to check. Got my shields at max. I've got...
Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Vanguard to civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Mercs hijacked my ship. White-lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
Let's take the shields
That
out.
ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifacts gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
Unfortunately, I can't target the engines because we haven't got that upgrade yet.
That's it. Start the docking.
Okay, I saw the dock notice then.
Let's go rescue that vanguard.
And this ship's... we will be upgrading this ship pretty soon. That's if we don't die. Okay, we just about got the dock in. So there's a door there, and there's the hatch is up. Nothing down, so we've got to go for this door. There's nothing else. There's a door this side as well. Let's keep our weapon ready because we're definitely in hostile territory if they were shooting at us. Okay, Bethesda physics. Oh, an orange item. That's a legendary one, isn't it? A proper legendary one. It is only a tier 1 weapon though. So legendary basically has more effects on there. So this one's 20% on against robots, 15% damage while aiming, and sometimes an electric shock. But overall the weapon isn't that great. I'll still take it because I'm going to be worth some money. We didn't do our food and stuff, so let's just eat something. And if we've got any drink around, we'll drink something as well. Okay, I can't see anything good lootable in here. Oh, that looks like a drink. So our food and she's got that chameleon armor on, which should make her get detected a lot less. Okay, it looks like we've got to go the other way. But we will keep in stealth because the orange bars are at the top, so it does mean someone's near. Okay, I don't think that's the weapon I want to be using. Have we got enough for the maelstrom? Because I like that one better. Which maelstrom? Okay, I think he's dead now.
This is going to end badly for you.
Okay, we don't need to really be in sneak at the moment. Just want to get an headshot on this guy if I can. Which side's he go? Pay attention to my health. We did have that drug, didn't we? Art. Which, if I remember right, it either give us extra health or it give us damage resist.
I'm going to end you.
Just Sarah keeps getting in the exact slot I need. Okay, there's the second one gone. Oh no, he's down on the floor. Let's finish him off. Still somebody else. There you go. And he's elite. But I think I've just stagged him slightly. Don't know what they just chucked. It must have been some sort of grenade. And this is where one of the weapons, being an auto, would be really useful. I think I'm going to switch to something different. Yeah, we'll go back to the Grendel because I've just got so much ammo for this. What's that? Remove environmental damage in ships, outposts and places where you can relax and breathe safely. So basically, we've got some permanent damage on us until we can rest. And we've got him down as well. Okay, we've got the talk to Mahara. The name I can't pronounce right. Mahora, I think it was. There's some workbenches in here. Let's just see if there's anything else to loot, just in case we don't get chance later. It's just standard cutters. So just the 3 people. Wasn't great, that combat wasn't. We are playing this on our difficulty.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Okay, there was 4 people here. Any decent books? That's just a notebook, so no. Another notebook, so that's no. Okay, you've got some interesting stuff on you. So we've got the ship key. That's just the tier 1, it's not a calibrated one. 158 credits, some ammo. We'll take all the ammo. And what's the spacesuit? 15% incoming melee damage and weapon weight 50% less. Definitely. That one's going on me now. Weapon weight is just so good when I'm using weapons as my form of currency. And again, that last dungeon we did was quite big, but we come out of it with over 20,000 extra in credits. Okay, so it was a spacesuit. So what are we currently using? 15% energy damage. It's exactly the same suit, it's just a much better in every way. Okay, let's put the weapon away. Just make sure there's nothing else to take yet before we interact with him. Captain's locker's empty. Is there any cargo? I think the cargo panel's that one there behind him. So before I talk to him, let's see if we can take anything from his cargo.
Am I glad to meet wherever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
We're from the Explorers Group Constellation. We need to talk.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
You were out on patrol for a long time. People were worried.
Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
Maybe it's time to get out of Sol. I could use more crew.
Yeah? You know, that's actually kind of tempting. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Okay, the lighting's gone back now. And that's the thing we came all this way for, if I can access it. Artifact beta.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Okay, and then we can get him as, by the looks of it, a ship person if we go back to Sidonia at a later point. But there's nothing much here to loot. We'll take the med packs and stuff like that. I don't think he'll mind. We've just saved his life after all. And the ship's back there.
Time to get this ship moving.
So now it is telling us to go back to New Atlantis. And we're back at the lodge now. So now Sarah's no longer our companion, but we can choose to take her with us still.
Have it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
Okay. Let's come over this side this time, because
speak up if you have
It
ideas.
fits. Energy
We're all here
spiked
for
a
the
bit,
same
but
reason.
it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
so we've just got a new helmet and a new spacesuit as well. We'll check that out in a second. It's an honour to be part of this.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
You've got it, Sarah. Let's get back out there.
All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
What can you tell me about Barrett anyway?
His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything.
Who's Samco? What's this expedition of his?
Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
What's the Eye? Who's Vladimir?
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
How did you know there was an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously. You in deep thought or something?
So what should I do first?
It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled systems.
Okay.
Bye.
So we will...
Cannot wait.
Okay, we just got the level 6 and we will be doing the Barrett's quest as well.
Wonder what she's like.
He has helped us out. He got us on this path, so we don't want to leave him stranded. So we need to go and find out and get him back into the lodge. We will be doing Samco probably after that. And then we want to pop up to Vladimir because he has some options up there where you can earn some extra money by doing certain things. Okay, so we're nearly at level 7, so we've just passed level 6 and straight into level 7. So let's have a look. So we're still doing that task there. The stealth we finished. I think I'm going to start the targeting one. And then we're so close to the next level, then I can get the stealth one on that one. And we still need 2 more locks for that. And we need to boost a load of times while we're in combat. I need to try and remember that the next time. Okay, so where do we need to go for the Barrett's mission then? Let's find the Barrett one. Destroying the ghost. Back to Vectera. That's the one. Okay, so we're back at Vectera now. And this would be Lynn, who we met at the start of the game.
Well, you're back. Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it.
I'm sorry, Lynn, I didn't know.
Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
I know that talk. Suicide mission.
Not quite. Barrett is more dangerous than you might think. Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela.
It was going so well until that part.
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
I need to find Barrett and Ella, Lynn.
They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Okay, so we need to head into this building now. Okay, let's put our gun away. Let's get our flashlight out. Because we couldn't really loot this place at the very start. There's some crafting ingredients. I'll take the tablet, it has pretty good value. And I'll take the Newton's cradle because it looks nice. Magnets are used for crafting. That's why I'm taking all them. And I think there's something to do with a power cell we need to find in here. Bad people, bad jokes, that's just me. Knock knock, who's there? Varun, who? Vroom vroom. Listen to that engine. I like this book. Okay, let's go for the door. Make sure there's nothing else now, it's just the way we came in. What goodies are you hiding in the back down here? Another crafting ingredients. And this cutter here is a special cutter. You can make the cutter really powerful by putting certain perks on, and this is one of Ella's name. I think it's the only time you can get an upgrade to the cutter in the whole game. Polytextile and other crafting ingredients. We'll definitely be taking that. Oh, and magazine. Permanently increase EM weapon damage by 5%. Well, we've got security, so let's pull out the data storage. Okay, I think it worked just because we got the security trait. Okay, listen to emergency transmission 1. Okay.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat, rescue us.
I do like the Barrett character, he's well written. And we've gained a power cell in case we need it later on and we haven't had to use it. Watch me find the other two on the way out now. Yeah, there's one there. That's fine, we've just saved the power cells. We've got the Ella's cutter as well is another item I wanted to pick up while I was here. So let's go and talk to Lynn now.
So, you actually get that computer working again?
I found a transmission from Barrett.
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
I knew you cared about them. You're a softie.
Well, don't start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything. But yes, all right. I don't like seeing my people hurt. Even Barrett and Hella. Just get after them, okay? And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
And now we get the chance to recruit her, which I'll definitely be taking.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk. My contract's up with Argos, and I could use a change of scenery.
What kind of things can you do for me?
If you give me an outpost to run, I'll have it optimized for rapid material production in no time. I can make myself useful in other ways, too. I'm a good hand with explosives, and you'll never hear me complain about carrying a heavy pack.
You're really ready to leave Argos?
After this mess? Certainly. It's just a job. Nothing to get sentimental about.
You'll be okay working for me?
Sure. I don't mind taking orders from a former employee. It can't be worse than working for Barrett.
You're just the kind of companion I want. You should come along.
Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
Yeah, we'll put her on the Frontera, but she would be better when we get an outpost. I mean, Sarah would be good on the ship. Put Sarah on the ship because she will give us access to level 4 astrodynamics. And then we'll replace Lynn as soon as we've got somebody else better on the ship. But like I said, none of her skills, as you see them in grey, not in white, so none of those will take effect.
Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
Okay, now we can go back to the ship and go and try and find Barrett. Okay, there's been a big battle here.
Hey, contact Charlie 3. That's you. Charlie 3. Hi.
Okay, let's just move out the battlefield while I'm talking to him.
Nice to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3. Hi. Just doing my daily paying it forward. Avoid the Altair system. Like big time.
Thanks for the warning about Altair.
Sure. So, I'm doing my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grab into the Altair system, and oh boy, spacers all over the damn place there. Distress call, yammering nonstop. Something big's going down there, and all of us with no skin in the game, best we just give it a wide berth. Am I right?
You were lucky to make it out there.
I skedaddled as soon as my grav drive could spin up, but, yeah, lucky. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.
Okay, that's allowing me to repair it now at least. Okay, so where are we supposed to be going? Onto the planet down there.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Okay, then we're onto a different planet now. So can we scan this planet to see what resources are on there? We can. So there's a lot of helium-3. There's aluminium on here, and there's neodymium. Your first base you really want on a planet with iron, aluminium, stuff like that. So let's go out and start exploring it.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay, let's have a search around. There's an abandoned anchor over there. Something in the distance, but I can't make out what it is. There's a geological feature over there. And which way are we supposed to be going? Over that side. To the crash ship, okay? Okay, so that's all the stuff that's around us now. That's the nature, the geological feature. There's an unknown one behind the base we can see here. And then there's a crash ship over that side. But yeah, there's only one trait on here, so I might go and try and get that just while I'm in the area. Go to the geological feature. Like I said, we haven't got a beeline for every single mission. We do want to go through pretty quick, but I do want to do a fairly good explore of the world as well. Okay, so we're at the geological feature now. There's something white over there. I just want to have a look at that first, because... And we can hear a ship landing over in the background. Now, you can steal ships. But you need to be close enough from when they land to be able to enter it. And again, ships can take off when you enter them. But yeah, if you can kill the people and get onto the ship, you can steal the ships. Let's go into scanner mode just so I can scan whatever this is. Looks like I've got to scan 4 of them. Who are you? Oh, colonists over here. I was just about to shoot you as well. Drop pile. I can get some iron. No. Okay, we scanned 2. Let's talk to the colonist.
I don't take photos of people. Sorry. This isn't your spot, is it? I'll be gone soon. Just need this picture.
Nice view.
I bet you say that to every random person you meet on strange planets. Oh, geez. You meant the actual literal view and not... Yeah, duh. Of course. Yes, it's nice.
Awkward. There's something else in the distance over there.
Got anything on your scanner?
That's the ship landing site. I want to find these other 2 before we leave this geological. Okay, there's one at the top up here. So we've got 3 of 4, and then we're just looking for the last one now. Something else in the distance there. That's another unexplored geological feature. Okay, and I think we've just found the 4th one as well. So that's give us the secret sort of planetary, and it's give us a level up, which is even more important. So if you come out your scanner and you look at the planet now, you will see we've got the trait of the planet, which is boiled seas. Some planets can have like 3 or more, and some can't have any at all. So again, those traits, you can sell that data later on. Another way to make money. Now we have got a status condition I've just seen on us, so we want to get that sorted, because if you look at the bottom right bar, we've got a lot of orange, like a browny mustardy colour down there. We need to get that sorted. So what statuses have we got? Solar radiation, we can't do anything about that. We've got nothing to fix that. So we don't want to be out here too long. Okay, next item. We want to go to the ship landing spot, to be honest. I want to have a look and see what type of ship. Because we said we need to upgrade our ship. So our mission's over that way.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Okay, I've just brought you back because Sarah wants to speak to me. It's probably companion mission stuff.
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bethesda. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
I had visions, heard sounds and music. It's difficult to describe.
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
It was like being instantaneously pulled across the entire galaxy.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails.
That's a bit of an understatement.
True. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was trying to communicate.
Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply, and believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years.
It certainly is a unique obsession.
Does that really surprise you? A universal mystery left unsolved for God knows how long? Oh, I've been dreaming about solving this puzzle from the beginning.
Then we'll get to the bottom of the mystery together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Okay, in the top right, while we was having that conversation, there was a couple of pop-ups that said, like, Sarah liked this option. So again, it's sort of building up an affinity with with Sarah. Okay, so let me try and find that ship. If not, I'll bring you back when we get to the crash ship with Barrett. Okay, I brought you back. We found the ship location that landed while we was doing the explore of that geological feature. What I want to do is, because I've got one skill point, I want to be putting that in stealth, because it will really come in useful. Now we need to do 20 sneak attacks this time, and then we're even more difficult, and we'll do more with the suppressed attacks. We want to try and sneak onto here. I don't know enough to say what type of ship that is. It's a very bulky one, so it looks like it has a decent amount of cargo. And I want to stay sneaking, because I think I have a chance of it taking off if it sees me. Also want to try and see what... Well, there's one over there. Question is, who are they? Okay, them over there out the way, and I can't see anybody this side. I think I'm just going to try my luck and get onto the ship, and hopefully we can... it might be too much of a class for us to be able to get. Because it definitely looks a very big one. It could be... it's like an A class and we can't fly these yet. Hopefully not, because we could be stuck on it. It's an ecliptic ship. Okay, let's see who's in this ship. Now, it's giving us an option to kill the crew or leave the ship. Well, I'm not leaving the ship unless I don't have any other option. Okay, let's stay stealthed. Could do with an automatic gun, really, for battles like this. Okay, we found our first black market goods. We won't be taking it because we've got nowhere to dispose of them yet. We will come across locations later. Okay, let's come up so I can get some cover somewhere.
Oh, I'm hit.
Sarah, out the way.
Damn it.
Trying to hit his backpack, his space backpack, if I can hit that. Okay, our health is looking a bit low, so let's get that sorted. Sarah seems to have the best position to shoot this guy. Okay, let's just back off. Don't want to charge all the way forward, and just need to get somewhere I can... Okay, I am nearly dead, so I've got to be playing this a bit more careful. He hasn't got much health left.
Oh, stinging. You better quit that.
We got him.
Before you hit something you'll regret. Okay,
so it looks like we've killed everybody on the ship. Rescue axes aren't really that valuable, but guns are. Digipigs. What have you got nice? You got an exterminators. Again, it's only the tier 1. It's not a calibrated one, because you can tell by the 4 physical. We're looking for the ones that's 14. Now the question is what level ship is this? Because we can just salvage what we don't need off this ship, and you have commandeered a ship if you dock to the star ship. Okay. Okay, it's a lot bigger than ours, so it'd be really hard for us to move around in this. But I think you do need to take off from the ship before it's claimed as yours.
We're locking into orbit now.
Yeah, it's not the best one to fly. Okay, let's go back to the planet. And this time we're just going to be doing the land and go straight for the crash ship. Do just want to have a nose at this ship and see how good it is.
Landing cycle.
So when we do land, I just want to get out the cockpit and then just... It's not the best design ship, but it could be good for a base of a... sort of what shields it got, what reactors it got. Those are the sort of good information I need. Because again, the Frontier just isn't really that great. It has no good weapons. Ah, didn't even check the captain's locker. Well, another Synapse Alpha I will never say no to. And our cargo has been transferred to this one. So if we go to the ship and look at the cargo. So it is an A reactor. One of your ships has been unregistered. You must register this ship before you can modify and upgrade it. That's fine. How much is it going to cost to register this ship? 10,000? Yeah. But if you look at the top left there, we have got a lot of lasers, a lot of ballistics, a lot of gravs available on this ship. What's the reactor size? A 19 reactor. So if we flip over to there, the Frontier is only a 14 reactor. Now, we won't be able to have all them ships with 19, but I could definitely be running engines. Again, I think the Frontier is a lot faster, so it's a lot more manoeuvrable. What is the jump we can do? We've got a better jump range as well on this. We've got 150 extra shield, and we can have 4 crews. And I can go up to 18 on ballistic, but I've got no missiles. I'm happy with that. And I can definitely use this to... I'm not a big fan of the cockpit on the front. But this is ours now. The only thing we've got to be careful of...
Barrett snuck a transmission to us.
...is this.
He always finds a way.
We've got to make sure we jettison that before we go back to a city. Otherwise, we're going to get caught with contraband. Does that show up in my ship's inventory is the next question. Okay, does that show up in my ship's inventory? So let's have a look. It has a bunch of resources. I might be able to... Don't want to take anything. Actually, what was the cargo size? Oh, it's only 200 on here. So mine had a much better cargo. Probably the reason why this has... I'll have to just dump this on the planet somewhere. But like I said, the cockpit's nice. It is quite a decent sized. It has an old back end of the ship you can't get to, so you could definitely shorten this down. And I think we did everything in this area already, didn't we? Oh no, we got a battle mills. Well, we've got into piracy now, apparently. Let's go out to the landing area. And our quest is taking us that way, so I'll bring you back when we're back there. Okay, I brought you back now. We're close to the crash ship. I don't know if there's going to be any enemies here, so let's play it safe. I'm not seeing anything immediately. And I think I do want to turn this gun into an automatic because I've got a load of ammo for it. And it'd be better than the semi-auto we've got at the moment. Okay. Anything here? Okay, so let's speak. This looks like Ella, so where's Barrett? Maybe I've got to stand up to talk to him. Yep.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
Hold still. Let me patch you up.
Nah, I'll be all right. Just, you know, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me.
You should let us help you. There's no reason for you to have to suffer needlessly.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, "Sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me."
That doesn't explain the crashed ship.
Oh, I'm getting to that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
And he shot something he shouldn't have.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. Dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
But Barrett isn't here. I need to find him.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
The Crimson Fleet has him again.
I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Let's get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Okay, we get a chance to recruit Heller now, so let's speak to him.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Yeah, let's get going.
Whew, oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Okay, we'll assign him to the ship because this ship can have 4 people. But like Lynn, he's an outpost set up with level 3 engineering. So again, these 2 will be moving off the ship as soon as I've got somebody better to replace them.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Okay, so we can listen to number 2, which I think he's just given me. It's under notes in this game. Emergency broadcast transmission number 2. So let's listen to this.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination, probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
And now we have to travel to a brand new planet Bessel 3 to find our Barrett. But I think that's a good place to finish this episode off. We're continuing on with the stories. At the moment we're just getting the companions, and then we'll move back to the main story. We still need to... We stole a ship, so we got a new ship now. We need to get that back to... Actually, before I forget... We need to get rid of that Xeno warfare. It is worth a lot of money, but we've got no access on anywhere we can dispose of these, and we can't have them going into a major settlement planet, sort of like Atlantis, Mars, and the other ones. It will just basically flag up and we'll lose it anyway, so it's not worth that, and all the stolen items will go as well. So yeah, we've dumped that. We chase down Barrett in the next episode, and we'll also take our ship to the spaceport. We've got 20 odd thousand on us, 28,000 on us, and we've been picking up weapons and stuff to be able to sell as well, so we can make some money in the next episode and do a little bit of upgrading. We need a bed in there at least, so we need a living cabinet, and we want to change it slightly because again there's a big wasted space in the center there. We can't access anything at the back, so we can shorten the ship to get better movability, get rid of some of the, and put some more cargo hold on there, because it's only got 200 cargo on here, but it's not bad for a free ship. We spent 10,000 to register it. It's worth 12,000, so you won't make a lot of money by stealing ships, but don't forget we've got all the loot inside the ship as well, so it is worth it to steal ships and then just sell them off, and all the loot inside is yours then. But that'll be in the next episode now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.